About variables, we actually have one variable already built in here, and it's the ask what's your name. So in the sensing, one of the things the cat can do is ask what's your name, or ask anything. You know, how old are you? You can ask anything you want. You could type it in. And the answer is stored in a variable answer. So I'm going to take the answer and have the cat repeat it back to me. So check this out. The cat says, "What's your name?" and waits. It waits for a response from me. I'm going to write Rachel because my name is Rachel. And that word, Rachel, gets stored in the variable called answer. And that's what the cat is going to say back. So if I hit enter, the cat says Rachel for 2 seconds. And what if I wrote a different name, Sarah? The word Sarah would get stored in the variable answer, and that's what the cat would say back. So we actually already have a variable, but I want to use a new variable. I don't want to use this. If you want to use a new variable, you can go to variables and you could actually create a variable. So let's say I create a variable. This one is called my variable, but I can actually call it anything I want. And you can create a new variable. I'll call it var1, very creative, or I'll call it n. And you can call n for all sprites that they can use it, or this sprite only. Who can use this? So let's say I say this sprite only, not every sprite, but only this one can see my variable, which I just called n, or I can call it var, or whatever I want. Now I can set the variable. Now the one I'm using is n. I'm going to set it to 5. What do I want to do? Well, let's go back and I'm going to do a loop. But instead of doing a loop for 10 times, I want to do it for n times. So if n is 5, if n is 10, I want to do it for n times. So let's go to my variables. I can get this little n and put it here. And what do I want to do n times? I want to play my meow. So I go, click my flag, and and I need my wait again. Control, wait. Here, I'll play the sound and then wait. So now it's playing it 5 times. It's meow, wait, meow, wait, meow, wait, meow, wait. Okay, and then you could even change your variable. So I can show you, let's go back to variables. I can actually, if you can see the variable says 5. I could uncheck it. If I don't want it to be shown on my screen, I can uncheck it. If I want it to be shown, I can check it. I can change it by 1. So now after I run this code and after it does that meow 5 times, it's going to change from 5 to 6. Why didn't it change? Oh, because I changed the wrong variable. N I want it to change. So let's do it again. But since it's so annoying, I'm only going to have it meow 2 times. And now it's going to change to 3. So it changed n by 1, changed it from 2 to 3. If I change it to -1, by -1, what do you think is going to happen? So n is 2, -1, so it's 2 minus 1. So if you do it by +1, it goes up. By -1, it goes down. You could also change it by -5 or +5. It doesn't have to be in increments of 1. So yeah, have fun playing around with this. I'm going to change it to 5. And it should be 7 because 2 plus 5 is 7. So, and you'll use variables for various reasons as you get more involved in programming.